We'll see. Hi guys. I don't think anybody's on. It's early. It's only 9:20 here, but I thought I would get some stuff done today. I did the forecast for tomorrow, and I have a few new decks that I want to get unboxed, and so I'm going to start doing that over the next few days. I have quite a few things that I want to get unboxed, but one of which is from a artist on Etsy. Her name is Jennifer Aquarius. I believe her Etsy username is Jennifer Aquarius 23. I will link in the video description um, in all of the videos for the decks that I got for her. Hey, good morning, Francine. I will link in the video description once it's fully uploaded, because I'm live streaming this right now. Once it's fully uploaded to YouTube, I will link in the YouTube video the link to her Etsy shop if you're interested in buying a copy of the deck. Or of any of her decks that I unbox. I'm only unboxing one right now in this video. It's called the Twin Flame Ignites Tarot. I will show you sort of, I took the plastic off just because I didn't want to be struggling with the plastic. But this is the deck here. It's kind of a sensual little picture there, but we like it. You know, it's all about twin flame love, that sort of soulmate, twin flame connection of finding your other half, or the you complete me kind of person. So, and it came in this wonderful little bag. I'll just show you. It's a little red and gold velvet bag. And there was little moons and stars, which I put, there were little glitter moons and stars in here. It was cute. I put them back in the bag. So I'm going to flip the cameras around and just kind of walk you guys through the cards a little bit. I don't think I'll go through the whole deck because it's a traditional tarot deck. So I'll just take you through some of the stuff and give you an idea, so you can get an idea if you like the deck. And then if you're interested in purchasing it, check out my YouTube channel video in the description once it's fully loaded up to YouTube. It's been taking a little bit of time to do so, but when it's fully uploaded there, I will put her Etsy store link in the description box, and you can go and visit her store. She has a bunch of different decks. I only got 3, but there's other stuff there too. And I may go back and get more. We'll see. I'm going to start working with these. Hey, Stephen Davidson, how are you? All right, so I am going to switch the cameras. Let me put the chat back up. You guys can share your thoughts with me. So again, it is the Twin Flame Ignites Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. You see that there? And like I said, her name on Etsy is Jennifer Aquarius 23 if you need to find her. But you might be able to find her via Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. I liked that this was a traditional tarot deck, but with like an emphasis on twin flame stuff. So I wanted to, that's why I purchased it, because I wanted to see sort of how one would work through a traditional tarot with a focus towards twin flame issues, situations, scenarios. So this is your first card of the major arcana. We all know number 0 is the Fool. It says take the leap, new journey. And for those of you that sort of know that stuff, what is kind of cool with this deck is it's similar to sort of like an oracle deck in the sense that it gives you a little bit of idea about what's going on with each card if you don't have a huge sense of the meanings of the cards. So I think that's kind of nice for maybe newer readers if you want, because it does give you the 78 cards of the deck. Where, you know, like with an oracle deck, you'll have 50, 62. There's all these different weird numbers in oracle decks. So this is actually, this would be a good deck. What I was thinking is this could be a very good deck to almost train on if you wanted to learn just really, although there is an emphasis towards love in this deck, it's a great deck to sort of learn the basic principles of kind of what each card means is sort of what I'm trying to get at. And then, you know, with each reader, they have their own interpretation of stuff. So this is the Magician card. It says their manifest dreams into reality. We have the High Priestess, inner knowledge, secrets, mysterious. And so she kind of encapsulates the core meanings of all of these cards, which I think is great. We have the Empress, which is creation, growth, and abundance. And then we have this sort of, I don't know that this woman is necessarily pregnant per se, but her holding that baby doll and stuff, it gives that idea of that, because the Empress card can indicate pregnancy. And I love like the nature aspect of this, because there's definitely a natural aspect to the Empress. She's definitely one of the more, probably the most feminine card of the deck. So I love how like the art or the photos that she's chosen to associate with that. The Emperor, and this is interesting to me, like, where is he? But he's power leader ambitious, right? But he's not even in his throne. He must be out in the woods looking for the Empress. But I still think it's fierce. Good morning, Lorena. Good morning, Heidi. I know, I love these too, Heidi. I'm excited. Hey, Erica Harvell. This is a deck written by or created by a woman named Jennifer Aquarius. So I'm assuming she must be an Aquarian. I have an Aquarius moon, actually. So this is the Hierophant, which is values, morals, and tradition. So, and also, you know, the Hierophant also signifies marriage too, which I love the focus on the rings, and the henna tattoo, which is a Indian custom of marriage. The lovers, twin flame, soulmate choices. So if this came up, you know, we would definitely be looking at a twin flame situation for sure. The Chariot, challenges, stay focused and determined. This would be Cancerian energy. I love that she used the Back to the Future card. That's cool. Strength is always depicted by that lovely lion. There's rarely a strength card there where we don't see a lion. I think the deck I used last month was the first deck that I think didn't have a lion in the strength card, which I thought was off. I'm not off, but just different, you know? The Hermit, soul searching and solitude. And he's depicted with the lamp, which is very traditional. So the wheel, which would be the Wheel of Fortune, karma and destiny. And I love that she uses a wheel of a ship. That's kind of cool, because like sort of where are we heading? Where are the oceans of our emotions taking us? That sort of thing. Justice, the scales being balanced. Truth, exposed, and contracts. Yeah, so let's go into, let me just take a section of this out. Because, I mean, here's the Tower. The Tower is always a feared card, but I love this. Divine intervention, unexpected change. What I like about this is it says divine intervention. Most people don't associate the Tower with that sort of aspect of sort of spirit or God doing for us what we can't do for ourselves, or removing something from us that no longer serves us, or that we're unwilling to remove ourselves. Oh, I should look for the Devil card. Not that I'm a big fan of the Devil card, oh, here we go. Oh, it's actually Bahamut. And I only know that because I watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Temptation, addiction, and abuse. So there's your friendly devil. Do we want to look for temperance? Oh, there's temperance. It's beautiful. Temperance is usually depicted by an angel. I love that she's in all white. That's the Hanged Man. There's the Death card. See, now this is a beautiful Death card. This doesn't speak to sadness or anything to me. This is about like sort of new doors being opened, or like how, you know, a caterpillar goes to die but becomes anew as the butterfly, right? It's the symbol of transformation. So I love that she chose this as the imagery for death, because death is it gets such a bad rap. And it's something that we all have to sort of deal with, right? We all have to face it. This is one of my favorite cards of the deck, of any deck, is the Star. And I like that there's a child there. All right, so let me get into some of the suits. We don't need to go through all the major arcana, because I want there to be surprises for those of you that do decide to buy the deck. So here's the Ace of Swords, awareness, new clarity, illumination, that kind of a thing. The Ace of Wands. Oh, interesting. So she keeps all of the aces together. Spark or inspiration. That's the element of fire, the spirit. I love that it's a firework. The Ace of Cups, which is a new love offer. Got it! Let's get those love offers in, people. By the way, I'm single. That's probably the reason why. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. New money, stability. Ooh, girl, and them nails. Girl, do not mess with her. I have to say, and this is just me being a little sassy, I do love this deck, but the fact that it's a $1 bill and those nails makes me think that this girl works down at the Lickety Splits. You know, she might be working the pole a little bit, but she knows what she needs. She's making her own stability. She is working it out with those nails and those $1 bills, taking them to the bank to get them changed out for bigger bills, damn it. All right, let's see. Here's the Two of Swords. This is beautiful. This is always that, like traditionally depicted with that woman with the swords crossing her with a blindfold. This is giving me a little bit of the 50 Shades of Grey, but that's okay. She still needs some more information. Let me see here. Oh, so this is kind of cool. The way that it's packaged is you get all of your twos together, one after the other. Your aces come, it's not like suit by suit. So this is planning and decisive is the Two of Wands. Sometimes people see this as, I think it's either this card or is it the Four of Wands? It's also considered like the soulmate card. I also see the twin flame. Like to me, the twos always signify sort of in deeper connections in relationships. That's just the way I see the number two. But the Two of Wands is that sort of spiritual fiery energy. Here's the Two of Cups, which is definitely like a love thing. Get it, vacationers. Hey, Amanda. You see a $5 in there? Oh, do you? in that Ace of Pentacles? I love it. Hey, Bobby Joe, how are you? Good morning. Hey, oh, I said hello to Francine. Hey, Alicia, how are you, Alicia Hills? Lickety Splits. Well, do you know, Heidi knows Lickety Splits. For those of you that can't see, I'm talking to people on both YouTube and Facebook. The Lickety Splits is the strip club in Ozark, and I just think it's the funniest name for a strip club. I think it's hilarious. There's the Two of Pentacles, weighing out, balance and choices. And that's usually depicted by that like guy juggling those two pentacles. Oh, the Three of Swords, that's beautiful, heartbreak and loss. You know, the imagery for that was the heart with the three swords through it. So this is a sort of touching way. This could also be like sort of the end of a relationship with that flower, those bouquet being upside down. That makes me kind of sad. All right, let me dig a little bit deeper. Dig deeper. Somebody call out a card that they want to see. Does anybody have a specific card that you want to see? Can you give me a suit and a number that we haven't shown yet, and I'll pull that card for you just to make it more interactive for you guys? Is there a specific card that you guys love, like, or hate that you want to see that I haven't shown? Just throw it out there, guys, and I'll pull it from the deck. I like this deck. I think this will be fun. I want to start trying to do twin flame readings, or like sort of soulmate kind of readings, and I'm hoping that these cards help to exemplify that and like bring that out. The Queen of Cups or Pentacles. Okay, Amanda, let me find it for you. Queen of Cups. So let me go to the Queens. I like that it comes out this way where you can go straight to the card and then pull. So let's look at the Queen of Cups. Ooh, I dig her. She's cool. Empathic mother hen. So to me, mother hen could be like a nurturing energy, but it could also be a little bit annoying. Like if she's mother henning people. I love that her crown chakra is glowing and she's sort of floating there. She's always, you know, representational of the emotions, water, you know, emotional support, that sort of thing. But she could be a bit of a smotherer. The Joker. There is no Joker, dear. Hi. Who do you mean by the Joker? You want to see the Queen of Pentacles? Here's the Queen of Pentacles, grounded and nurturing. I don't know what you mean by the Joker, dear. So I'm excited for this deck. I think this deck will be a lot of fun. It will add some great insight, hopefully, to some of these readings. I'm excited. Oh, you meant the Fool? I think I put the Fool up first, dear. Here it is. Somebody jumping off the cliff. Take the leap, a new journey. So there is a certain impulsivity and all of that with that card. Is there a number 22? You mean as far as like the cards are concerned? 22 technically is the world. I can show you the world. It's technically, I mean, there's the Fool being card number 0. The 22nd card of the major arcana is the world, right? So this is the world, which is achievements and completions. This is the completion of the Fool's journey, right? It's a beautiful card. So technically it is 22, even though it's listed as 21, because the Fool starts at 0. So that's the world card for you. That's card number 22. I'm excited about these. So if you guys want to check out her work, oh, here's the King of Cups. He's always a sexy card to me, but it's compassionate, affectionate, mature, and I like him. He's like, let's get a drink later. What's your sign, baby? So this is the deck. It gives you an idea of what's going on. I think she's done a beautiful job with it. Like I said, I have a couple of other decks of hers that I will do unboxings for. Once I get them all unboxed, I'm going to start to do readings. Let's pull a card and just sort of. There is no book with this, so all that comes as far as instructions are just the small words that are uh, in on the cards, which is kind of nice, especially if you're just trying to learn basic meanings of cards. I also think the imagery is cool because it can give you inspiration and insight, definitely as far as where, say whatever the question is of the seeker, and then where the card may lay in position of the reading. All of that stuff can factor in, and all of these images can play off of one another, which is cool. I like how they shuffle, I'll say that right now. They feel a little bit like just normal playing cards, which is nice. So they're not too big for those with like normal size hands. Like if ladies are interested in this deck and you have smaller hands, I think you would be okay with this deck. And I just like supporting new independent artists too. I mean, there's a lot of great mass-produced decks that are done by publishing houses, but there's also a lot of really interesting people doing really cool work on sites like Etsy or Indiegogo, where you can fund other people's projects as they do their as they create their art. So this lady, I found her in a group that I belong to called Tarot Nerds, and she happens to be a member, and she posted one of her decks, and I just thought it was very, very cool. And so I went and I checked out her stuff, and I thought, oh, I'll get these. So let's see what we need to know, what card comes up for today's show, or today's video. So we have the Eight of Wands. It's funny, the Eight of Wands energy has been, like, it was at the end of the week, last weekly forecast. The Eight of Wands has kind of been around me a lot lately. I'm not sure what that's about, but the Eight of Wands is always signified by those 8 wands that are kind of shooting in from, I want to say, from the left side of the card to the right if you're facing the card. It always is about fast movement. It's the element of fire. It's the element, there's a dynamism to the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands can also be very indicative of love, too. It has that sort of idea of movement, of moving towards a new relationship, towards new love, or towards new prospects, just in life in general. There's a speediness to it. It's not quite as fast as, say, like the Chariot, but it does have its own sort of, like, if there was a card that represents sort of movement, I feel, especially in the wand suit, the 8 is it. And it kind of has that sort of feeling of, like, look out, here we come, sort of energy. So anybody that's got any new prospects on the horizon, and those prospects can be anything that sort of stimulate you at the spirit level, right? Anything that sort of excites you. If I know that this deck is surrounding around the idea of twin flames and soulmates, so if there's somebody that you like or that you're sort of interested in or working your way towards, this energy speaks to the idea that, whatever you put in right now would probably be well utilized, or you'd get, like, more bang for your buck, so to speak, with the Eight of Wands energy behind it, only because the fast movement, the dynamism of it being the wand suit, the fieriness of it all, it speaks to this idea of, like, whatever you put in, you'll probably get back out of it, would be my idea when I'm looking at this card. This says fast communication. I also think of fast movement with the Eight of Wands. I don't necessarily only associate it with communication, only because to me the fire suit, the wand suit, is all about action, taking action. And so I think about, like, the idea of movement, moving towards a loved one or somebody that we're interested in. This could be, the communication is on fire, or the banter is really good, as they say in Britain, like the flirting might feel really good and connected and be popping off, similar to how this sort of firework is happening. And that would make sense too. We're coming back out into the world. We're, getting excited about life again, even though there's still a lot of unknowns at play for all of us. Whatever excites us right now, chase that excitement, chase this Eight of Wands energy. Allow yourself to communicate the things that you want, the things that excite you, the things that light you up and inspire you, and go after them. And I just get a feeling that, it's like sort of like a car rolling downhill. You're going to pick up steam and it's going to move quicker and faster. And there's an ease also, I think, that comes with this card today. So those of you that have watched this video, this is your card. Apply it wherever it needs to go in your life around whatever situation that you're most excited about. And that is the Twin Flame Ignites Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius. I'm excited, like I said, I'm super excited to use this deck in some readings. I've got to figure out how I'm going to do these readings, if I'm going to do them by sign or by, just for a large collective. I don't know if that's the best. We'll see. I'm working on it, but I'm super inspired by it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you guys around later. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. All right, bye-bye.